And welcome once again to another episode of Stu Productions Presents
J&M, Solve the World. I am James.
And I am Matt. And with us on the phone, your favorite Floridian and Italian. Fuck.
You just covered it all?
Yeah, he's calling us from Florida. Dwight!
Hey, what's going on? The tens of listeners.
Hey, that's right.
We're almost to hundreds.
Yes.
It's so exciting though, man. I actually, unlike I won't say any names right, but I listen to the podcast, especially the ones I'm on, but I listen to the other ones as well. I like them. I try to contribute as much as I can, and it's impressive to hear that the numbers are growing.
Yeah.
In all seriousness.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. Last weekend, James was up in Kansas City for a shrine function, and we were going to do the first ever J&M Solve the World on location, where we're both on location. But it didn't work. Totally understandable. And but there was a lot of I brought up different alcohols, and I brought up some Devil's Devil and some rock and roll mango tequila. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody wanted to try something. I pulled up our business card with the QR code, and it's like, well, if you want a shot, you got to scan this QR code, and you got to become a subscriber.
Nice.
And between,
baby.
At this point, we're at 800 streams on Spotify with 36 subscribers. Last time I checked.
Right.
And we've got 75 subscribers on YouTube.
Cool.
So combined, we have over 100 subscribers.
Over 100. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, dude.
Hang on.
Maybe in 5 years it'll blow up, and then everybody's like, "Man, you guys are an overnight sensation." Yeah, just like every rock band out there that was an overnight sensation that played clubs for 10 years.
That's actually one of my favorite Motorhead albums, actually.
Overnight Sensation?
Yeah, that was a good album, dude.
Okay. Well, tonight's topic is going to be on guilty pleasures.
Does masturbation count?
If you were a woman, I would say yes, but you're a guy.
Yeah.
And
it's just a given.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like porn.
Right.
It's just a given.
Okay. Damn it.
I'm just glad.
Well, thanks for joining us for J&M Solve the World.
Good night. I'm just James. I'm just glad that there's a very distinct distinction when he speaks to you and when he speaks to me and when we speak to each other. Because let's face it, it's a crazy world out there. But I had a 10-year class reunion with my PTA class recently, and I fucking said that right in front of the whole group. I was like, man, goddamn, I said, I'm really glad to see that everybody is the same gender as when I left them. When I left you guys last. Because most of them I didn't talk to, I'm like, hey. Glad to see everybody showed up with their...
That'll get us canceled for sure, and then we'll become famous.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, James.
Yes, sir.
What is one of your guilty pleasures?
Well, we were talking earlier, and you said guilty pleasure is something that other people might look at you sideways about or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I guess one of mine, I'm a wrestling nerd. I grew up watching professional wrestling, and now that I've got my Elon internet and my Peacock, I can go back and watch all that shit from back in the 80s and stuff that I grew up watching. And yeah, I'm a fucking wrestling nerd, I mean, my sports friends were like, how can you watch that fake shit? It's like, you watch movies, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, but here's the difference.
And I don't know how these matches are going to end, where in the movies, the good guys, 99.9% of the time is going to win.
Right.
Unless it's a true story.
Ooh. Right. But you know what? All your sports fanatics saying that wrestling is fake, there's no off season.
The only time they get vacations when they get hurt.
Yes.
They'd have to have a surgery or something and gone 6 to 8 weeks or months or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
back in the day, they worked 365.
Yes.
Well, I mean, they might have had a few days off, but they do 300 days a year.
Right. Because if you didn't work, you didn't get paid.
Right.
There were no guarantees back then.
And they had to wrestle like 9 times a week.
Right.
Everybody's like, 9 times a week? There's only 7 days. Exactly, because they wrestle twice on Sunday and twice on Saturday.
And with some of those wrestlers going 60-minute fucking Broadways.
Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, well, Nature Boy took all them guys the 60-minute Broadways. Because he wasn't going to, when he went into a territory, he wasn't going to just beat their champion flat.
Right.
And, of course, he wasn't going to lose. So they'd go to the 60-minute time limit.
Yep.
Every night.
Dwight.
Yes, sir.
What is one of your guilty pleasures?
I felt like I should have hung up after you canceled fucking James there on the fucking masturbation and porn thing. Fuck, I don't know, man. I think if we're speaking in terms of what people look at you and go, oh my God, that's weird. I'm gonna have to go with. I don't think this fits the subject matter, but my attire, man. You know, I remember a Marine Corps buddy of mine years ago, Sedania, Pook. If you're out there, motherfucker, I don't know how to get a hold of you, goddammit, get a hold of me. So
he could contact contact you through J&M Solve the World.
Yep.
Leave a comment.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
He's out in Nevada with his lovely wife and kids and everything. But nah, he was like, there you are in some sneakers and some cargo shorts and a fucking Metallica t-shirt and a Yankees hat. It's like, what are you? I'm like, comfortable. Yeah. I'm completely comfortable. Right. I'm absolutely comfortable. My ball's got enough room. I'm representing everything I give a shit about, and I don't give a fuck about nothing beyond that. So, I mean, along those lines, that's the answer I got to go with. If you guys want to elaborate.
I tell you, the cargo short thing, I'm totally on board. I wear cargo pants to work because I like the extra pockets.
Yeah.
I wore them to my my board exams.
Yeah.
And when you go into the board exam, dude, that ain't no joke. It's more than any concert or anything you've been into, short of the military, Matt. But man, they pat you down. They fucking, you got to pull all your pockets out. They hit you with the metal wand and shit and all this other stuff. And it's like
they hit you with it, like physically hit you with it.
No, you have to pay extra for that.
Oh.
But being
did you?
I have an Asian wife. What?
Did you pay extra for it?
No, not anymore.
Love you, Kim.
Fuck shit. So no, the lady she smiled at me. She goes, I bet you saw you wore the cargo shorts, and he was 10, 11 at the time. I said I got a little boy. I said all my pants have cargo fucking pockets, you know, and that's just the way I roll, you know. Like you said, man, fucking extra pockets, man.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
My phone, my vape, my gun, my fucking this and that, the other thing. You got 20 things, dude. You got to fucking have some goddamn where to put them, dude.
Yep.
So.
Extra clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
you know,
should I say magazines?
Yes.
Hey, if the first two don't do it, dude, you're probably fucked. But I'm agreeing with you here. If some shit breaks out that's wild and crazy, then fuck yeah, I want 20 extra fucking rounds.
Right.
So for me,
if you're hiding behind a dumpster and still alive, you want that extra one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It'll be like you die hard and like, fuck, I got 2 rounds.
Right.
For me, one of my guilty pleasures is LMFAO. The band.
The band?
Or the group, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sexy and I Know It, Champagne Showers, Sorry for Party Rockin', Shots. Yeah. Anybody that was in the Army with me, that was on staff duty with me, oh yeah, about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when fucking, goofiness starts setting in.
Right.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're dancing to Sexy and I Know It. Sexy and I Know It.
So it's the same duty. So it's the same duty shifts.
Yeah.
24 hour.
Yeah. 24 hours.
Well, we're in the Marines. We were what the D uniforms, right? The fucking khaki and the yeah, it was
Yeah,
fuck, what was the
Deltas,
khaki and the yeah Deltas.
blues
There you go. There
pants,
you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
short sleeve khaki shirt, blues pants, white T-shirt,
Yeah,
possibly. Yeah.
I was doing one with a staff sergeant, man, and he went up into the NCO section, and I'm like, we're not gonna eat together. So I went over to the fucking non-NCO section and ate my shit, and was like, that's kind of fucked up, man. Like,
Well, see, with Army staff duty, your runners are generally they live in the barracks, or they're non-NCOs, and they either eat at the chow hall or they bring their lunch, and then the NCO is supposed to either eat at the DFAC or you order out, which we generally ordered out because there was a pizza place out in town that had a Texas-sized pizza for $20.
Nice.
well, everything's bigger over there, motherfucker.
I mean, it was a 36-inch pizza,
Well,
and it's all cut in squares.
okay.
Yeah.
The party cut.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And you're eating on that motherfucker all night long.
Right.
So moving on. So we've talked about our guilty pleasures. Now let's break it down even further.
I wasn't there.
Music wise, what is a guilty pleasure that you listen to that people would be like, huh?
Oh, that's easy.
James.
Limp Bizkit.
Actually,
Sorry.
we kind of covered this when Jack was here with us last time, because he said, yeah, there's this one song, you probably don't know it because you're a metalhead. And named it. I'm like, no, I like that shit,
Yeah.
I mean, like I liked disco back in the day,
Okay.
Some country,
Okay.
Roy Clark, goddamn, we just talked about him the other day, Roy Clark and not Buck Owens,
Jerry Reed.
no, well, Jerry Reed too, but
Glenn Campbell?
Glenn Campbell.
Yeah.
I mean, we just watched Van Halen concert a while ago.
Right.
Them two guys could probably play everything Eddie Van Halen just did.
Probably.
But
But never thought to put it together like Eddie Van Halen did.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, talent wise, just so the people who know me as a metalhead, yeah, I like all kinds of music.
Right. Dwight.
Well, I think I interjected over James's spot there, and I apologize, James.
Oh, you're fine.
But no, like Limp Bizkit. I would probably say was the first thing that came to mind. When
Break stuff.
blurted it out. But no, like you said, you've got people out there that are the heavy metal purists, and then you've got all your heavy metal buddies. And like, I just went to Steel Panther last week with my friends from Georgia, and they are from the South, dude. They are all about fucking Georgia accents and everything, and they're in Steel Panther and drinking and fucking hanging out and having a good time, and they're the greatest, some of the greatest people I've ever fucking met in my life, dude.
Right.
So
like you said, the metal purists, and I'm gonna say the Metallica purist fans that say Metallica hadn't released anything good since Injustice. No, you're wrong. I like the Black Album and
Load, Reload.
The Symphony album was freaking
S&M?
awesome. Yeah. And then the newest Symphony album. Have you listened to that?
S&M too.
Yeah.
I think that you read interviews with Hetfield, and he kind of went along with Lars and Kirk with the Load stuff. There's
Is it their best? No.
No, absolutely not.
But there's some good
solid
songs.
Album.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I have a fucking playlist on my media player. It's called Loaded, and it's all the best songs off of those albums, in my opinion, of course. So.
Yeah, because they didn't want to release a double album like Guns N' Roses did with Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
Right.
So they did Load.
Right.
And then, 2 years later, they released Reload?
Something like that, yeah.
Reload, yeah. But if you, I think with the, if you go, now if you skip all that or ignore it, include it, whatever, I think that Cliff would have definitely been into the symphonic stuff. Like with I think that because it's overly repeated in interviews and history and stuff that music theory and everything else that he was so good at that he would have been totally down with that. I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think their sound would have changed a lot because Cliff was into like REM and stuff like that. But as far as Metallica goes, I love their Garage Incorporated album.
Right.
Because Turn the Page, Whiskey in a Jar, Die, My Darling.
Die, My Darling.
Which you guys did.
Yeah.
Their Turn the Page, or not, I'm sorry, Tuesday's Gone.
Oh, yeah.
With Gary Rossington and Les Claypool and John Popper and Jerry Cantrell and Pepper Keenan.
Yep.
And it's just like, fuck, man.
Did you say Les Claypool? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And I mean, that was just fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you can be a metalhead, but every song doesn't have to be at 150 beats per minute.
Right.
I've got a friend of mine.
You can slow it down every once in a while.
Yeah, no, he's one of these purists. He's into a lot of black metal and shit. Matt, you know what I'm talking about. But man, he came over here fucking hammered the one night, and he's like, "Oh, well, you listen to soft jazz?" And we had fucking Hell Yeah or something on it. It was like, dude, just because it ain't, burning churches, man, don't mean it ain't fucking good, dude.
Right.
It's like you need to relax. And I was worried about him, James. I'll tell you what, man, I was worried about him, dude, because I'm like, I just met up with this motherfucker a minute ago, but I know him for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And you don't know who you're fucking with here, man. And my porch is, and no, at the time the porch is a piece of shit, dude. So you could have thrown him through a fucking screen, and I would not have been upset.
My guilty.
I know a pig farmer somewhere too that we can get rid of the body.
Hey! On the phone over here, easy. I was at a cocktail party. I got 35 people who put me there. I don't even fucking know you guys. I dialed the wrong number, I think. Yo, hey.
My musical guilty pleasure, I can't label just one, but I mean it's hip hop. Wu-Tang Clan, NWA, and
Wu-Tang Clan. As much as you love them, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean it's that whole. Because whether you want to admit it or not, the hip hop culture has changed the culture of America, has changed the culture of the world. And, the fact that you could bring 6 motherfuckers together with 6 different styles and it fucking works. From the 5 different boroughs.
Well, let's see, Jazz has been doing that for
but here you got
years.
Back in the day, it was all about the Bronx and it's Brooklyn or it's Staten Island or Manhattan or Long Island. Now here you've got guys from all 5 boroughs coming together and making shit work.
Yeah.
You know what's disgusting about that though? Is fucking Cardi B gets away with what she gets away with, but in 1992, they fucking pulled all the fucking 2 Live Crew albums off the shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
WAP.
We're in cancel culture, but this is okay.
I guarantee.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
Had the dude
You talk about Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, hey. You know what?
Hey, man.
It's time to taste our favorite guilty pleasure cinnamon whiskey.
You don't touch my wife.
Nope.
Oh, cinnamon whiskey. Okay.
Yeah. For us up here, north of the Mason-Dixon line, because whether you want to admit it or not, you are in the South, brother.
I know I'm in the South, dude.
Actually, he's in South Florida, so he's in the North still.
I know I'm in the South. I go to Walmart and I look at all the missing fucking teeth, dude. I know I'm well embedded, dude. Yeah, I get it.
We're in the Midwest, and we still got them people at Walmart. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they took those photos of the people at Walmart and put on Facebook. I think that was Bolivar and Springfield and Buffalo Walmarts where those pictures came from.
Yes, 100%.
Pretty much.
Hey man, I went to child support court one time, man, because I was owed money. All right, so just let's put that out there. But before my case is called, hey, no judgment. It's just a fact of the matter. Black chick goes up, right? They call her up there. This chick rolls up, dude. She's in fucking sweats, dude, from head to toe. Fucking ankle fucking long socks, dude. White socks and some slippers and a fucking like a fucking not a hairnet, but the
do-rag.
No, the thing you wear in the shower cap.
Oh, shower cap.
Oh, shower cap.
Right? And they go through the thing, and they go, and at the end of it, she goes, well, while I'm up here, can we just do my other case too with my other baby's daddy, so I don't have to come back up? And the fucking judge, yeah, dude, just like that, bro. I'm not even fucking not racist. This is what it was,
shit.
right? And the fucking judge looks at her, and she just looks at her, and she goes, all right, next. Sit down, motherfucker.
So
I was like, bitch, and it's disgusting. If I may just rant for another moment.
Yeah, please.
When you go into a courtroom, dude, or any kind of like a job interview, there's certain places you should have respect, right? In the courtroom, I think I showed up.
Even you wear a collared, a suit and tie? Okay.
I wore a tie and a jacket, dude. I went over fucking the top, dude.
I was gonna say a polo shirt for you would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, right with 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's my date night.
Yeah. Not buttoning the. Now when he doesn't button the buttons, and he's showing the chest.
The chest hair coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the gold chain.
There you go.
Yeah.
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 Hey. That is a fucking DNA fucking. That's just like. I can't help that, dude. I'm the victim in that situation.
The only thing that would make it better.
I've watched 80s gangsters movies.
Yeah. The only thing that would have made it better is if he would have pulled that IROC out of his garage and took the T-tops down and said, hey, baby, let's go.
Hey, as soon as the stock market fucking spikes up, dude.
So walk over to that little refrigerator you have on your patio and
I got one for it, dude.
All right. So here we go.
I'm actually in the garage.
Oh, you're in the garage.
Yes, I pour and shoot from multiple locations.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Salud.
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 The cinnamon that keeps on giving.
Yes. Yeah, your fireball ain't got shit on the devil's devil. And I think I'm doing my man bun wrong again.
I'm just pissed, man. Like I saw the Iron Maiden beer up by you, man. I'm like, I fucking can't get that. I can't get this. I can't get the other thing. It's like, fuck, man. It's just ridiculous.
So it sounded like somebody's going to have to rent a car to go back to Florida because they're going to be buying a bunch of alcohol that they can't get on the plane.
Right.
No, dude, I'm not doing that road trip without my wife, dude.
Okay.
Some other time, dude.
Yeah.
Some other time we can do that. But I truly don't like, you know me, I'm kind of introverted and shit, man. But I really don't like going anywhere without my wife, dude. Now, even with all the concerts and shit, everything, man. She's like, yeah, I'll go. Yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, concerts, I'm going. But some of the other stuff, like, let's go hang out here. Let's go hang out there. Like I told her, I said, there was a possibility of a wedding. One of the nurses she worked with, a wedding or some shit, the weekend of my class reunion. And I was like, fuck that motherfucker, dude. I'm like, you need to come with me, dude.
So
I want to show you off. I don't want to go without you. I fucking, she's my best friend, dude. I mean,
okay.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
Dude, I got you. So next up, James, guilty pleasure TV show.
TV show.
Yes.
Say Sex in the City, I'm jumping on a plane and coming up there and punching you in the morning. I swear to God, I love you, but I'll do it.
You know he sleeps naked, right?
Right.
Well, I can't get the image out of my head, dude. Like, I still want to see the remake of Lethal Weapon with him in the fucking shoulder holster, naked, coming out of the fucking bedroom with like Samuel L. Jackson as Roger Murtaugh.
No. Maybe you haven't like really noticed. James is like shy of a Yeti. Hairy.
I don't care.
Except for his nether regions, because he says he likes the manscape. I'm taking his word for it. I'm not checking.
When
Hey,
did
I'm not
I
checking.
ever say that? Just because I own Manscaped products.
I'm not checking.
How do you think? How do you think I got this haircut?
Like, he just likes to keep it neat, dude.
I mean, the porcelain,
That's what it sounds like
the
to me,
porcelain
you know?
blade doesn't nick your head.
Oh, you have a point, sir. But it will nick your balls if you don't have a fucking guard on.
If you don't do it right.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
Fuck that
Anyways,
shit.
so
So
what the fuck was that?
I think we just.
sorry,
I think we just covered my guilty pleasure there.
I turned on my fan. I'm on the porch. I just came out to the porch. I turned on the fan.
Yeah. So, television
Loud.
show, guilty pleasure.
Television show guilty pleasure.
In the last 15 years. 15 to 20.
Okay.
I'm having trouble with
Big Bang
practice.
Theory.
Okay.
Oh man.
I got it.
I know a lot of people are like, that's one of the worst television shows. I'm like, I'm sorry, I fucking laugh at it.
Yeah.
You know.
My wife got me into that, dude. I bought her the whole thing on DVD, the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We dedicated ourselves to that shit. That was
Right.
awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I advocate for James.
I got into that I got into that show because it just happened to be an episode with, it was like a mini Roseanne reunion. Sheldon's mom, who was Aunt Jackie, Leonard, and then Sarah Gilbert. They were married.
Yeah, Sarah Gilbert, she's a recurring star on the show.
Yeah. She was a fellow physicist.
Her and Leonard's hooked up a few times.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they were a couple on Roseanne.
Right.
And I was like,
Right.
oh my God, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when they added Blossom.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Covered your
digress.
guilty pleasure, weirdo.
No.
Yeah.
Dwight,
I think we did.
what is your guilty television pleasure?
I don't know, man. I don't really want to watch a lot of fucking TV, man. I mean, I'll dip into some of the stuff. I wish Kim was here, man, because she's got all kinds of fucking weird shit she watches. So I'll dip into some of her stuff sometimes. But as far
What do
as
you mean,
guilty define guilty pleasure again.
Something that people wouldn't necessarily understand why you do it, or something that you do on the sly that you don't want people to know. I mean, because let's face it, we have roughly 100 listeners or watchers between YouTube and Spotify. So, I mean,
I don't know, man. I really don't have any guilty pleasures as far as that, but I'll watch some of her stuff with her just to spend time with her.
NASCAR.
You know, she watches like Temptation Island and Horror City and all these, you know, these dating shows.
Horse City.
So I don't know. I make shit up. I don't fucking pay attention to it, man.
I think I would
whatever
watch
the
a
fuck.
show called Horse City.
I think I would too.
Well, I definitely would, but
Unless it was like the Saturday Night Live skit with his old French horse.
I don't know. And there was one where there was one of the shows that she was watching where it was like it was MILF or something. It's called MILF or some shit like that, MILF Island or some shit. And you come to find out that the fucking older chicks, all the younger guys were their sons, and they were mixing and matching couples and stuff. It was really weird. So I don't really have any guilty pleasures myself as far as that goes. I mean, like Married with Children, I love that. I love the shows that I love. But as far as me watching anything out of the fucking ordinary, or that people would go, oh my God, you know, I think it would be because of her. And those are the things that.
So you don't watch like The Bachelor?
No.
Oh, If we go back to me for a second, there's one.
Yeah.
There's one I forgot totally about. Me and the wife has watched since the start, or since like season 2, Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay. I
I
would
actually do have one.
Yes. Please go elaborate, Dwight.
All right, so I'm still lighting a cigar.
Oh.
See, I have bad memories of Dancing with the Stars because Max used to make me watch that with her, and I was like, I just want to like play video games or something. So, no, the wife and I both watch, and we're not into reality TV a lot. She is more than I am, I guess. But Love After Lockup.
Love After
You guys ever heard?
Lockup. Yeah.
Have you guys heard of this?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's fantastic, dude. And
yeah.
they have love during lockup, and they have all variations of the show, and it's like love after lockup, love during lockup. You know, it's crazy how these. And you were in like season 10 and stuff, and people are like, oh my god, he loves me and stuff, and I'm like, have you not watched any other fucking season? How everything has always gone fucking sideways, you dumb motherfucker. But yeah, that's my guilty pleasure there. Hang on one second, hold on.
There you
go. Roman.
Are we saving anything for Kim?
Sure.
Are we saving anything for Kim? Tell me, yes, the first.
All right. Yes, we are.
How much?
Eat what you gotta eat, dude. And then whatever's left, if there's nothing left, she'll be fine, dude. Put it in. Say hi.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up, Rome?
You're on the speaker over here, dude. You can say hi, dude.
I don't know who I'm talking
It's
to.
Really?
James, dude.
Oh.
You're on
Your
J&M
uncle,
Solve
your
the
uncle.
World.
Yeah, that was a joke. I knew that.
It's
Your uncle that molest you, and your other uncle who will molest you.
It's the Hembry. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I knew that.
You're killing me over here. Yeah, it's really me.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Podcast? Are we doing a podcast?
Yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
We're on the air, dude.
Your Uncle Matt and your Uncle James.
You know, hold on. I'm blowing cigar smoke in his face. Let me give him to you for a minute here.
All right.
Here. Put it on.
Okay, I'm playing on.
Jesus Christ, it's just a fucking harness with 2 earplugs.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, Rome. So the subject tonight is guilty pleasures. What is one of your guilty pleasures?
Hold on, my alarm's going off. I absolutely
Masturbation and porn is off the table.
Yeah, because we're all guys, and
Does the type
that's
count?
Huh?
Does the type of porn count? No, I'm kidding. Dude,
Hold on to this. I can piss.
probably, I absolutely love listening to Lady Gaga and Katy Perry.
Wow.
I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
especially knowing who your dad is.
Oh yeah, no, like heavy metal guy over here, and I'm over here dancing to California Girls.
I kissed the girl and I liked it.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, poker face. Poker face.
I listen to Lady Gaga regularly.
I like the Hailstorm cover of Lady Gaga's
Poker face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know that Rome has a crush on a certain 4'10" woman because she is over 21.
Uh-huh.
Yes, her name is Lee.
Okay.
She goes by the handle of Big Titty Goth Girl.
Oh shit.
Big Titty Goth Egg.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Big Titty Goth Egg.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She's a lover of cats.
Mm-hmm.
She has a cat named Egg Roll and a cat named Napkin.
Okay.
She has made enough money off of social media and the OF site where she's bought her own house.
Well.
At 22 years old.
Nice.
Yeah. And like I said, she's 4'10".
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It wasn't like a mansion. It's really big.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you are welcome, Rome, for me introducing you to Big Titty Goth Egg.
Yes, I thank you. Every day, every time I open Twitter, I thank you.
Twitter, Reddit, TikTok.
You know they changed Twitter to X now, right? Like the whole brand is just X. Yeah, like the logo is no longer a bird; it's just a black X.
Nice.
Elon's excuse for it was because the X represents everyone's flaws, which makes them unique, which is beyond stupid. It's freaking Twitter.
Right.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, you got Thread, which is Mark Zuckerberg's meta version of Twitter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Instagram's
Yeah, but all you got to do is look at Twitter and see everybody's flaws.
right.
Yeah.
But Lee's, like, her number one, like, the video that really got it was she's standing in front of a refrigerator and she opens up the freezer door and it doesn't touch her head. And she was, like, her hair was split. One side was black and one side was green. And, I mean, she's went as far. She's got dolls, stickers, T-shirts. I mean, she is, like, merchandised the fuck up.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. And apparently, from what I've seen on Reddit, she's selling panties now. Worn panties.
I was going to say game worn.
Oh, worn.
Yes.
Oh.
Worn panties. And I believe they're only $19.95, Rome. And I think you could make that a deductible, a tax write-off, if you will.
Do they come with a bag of vagina tasting potato chips?
I don't know.
Because you know that is a thing.
Yes. Yes.
They were trying them on Bob and Tom the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course, when we were in Florida and it was so fucking awesome, Rome and my daughter and her boyfriend, at some point I'm guessing son-in-law, I don't know, got to talking about customer service and how terrible customers are. And they've all got stories.
Yeah.
And they connected.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had a thought while you were talking there.
Yes.
Back to these panties.
Yes.
Are these the put on in the morning and just wore all day, walking around the house, doing her Reddit and whatever? Or are these after the gym panties?
I think they're worn all day, masturbating, and then put into a Ziploc bag type undergarments.
So crunchy when you get them.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Kim. No. Kim.
Yes.
Oh my God. It's Kim Traffic. Oh my God. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Say fucking buy her some shit, dude.
Wow.
Did we just get hung up on?
We
What the hell?
for the first time ever, we just got hung up on J&M Solve the World.
And we weren't even saying shit. That
No.
would make somebody hang up on us.
I know, right?
What the hell? Hopefully he'll call back.
Yes. I would say that one of my guilty pleasures is like the Marvel TV shows or the Star Wars TV shows.
Right.
But to play off of your first guilty pleasure that you mentioned, I have a guilty pleasure for the Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions.
Yeah.
Every time I get onto Peacock, that's the first thing I check is there a new episode
Who's
of
up next? Yeah.
Broken Skull Sessions?
I need to just someday when I'm not got shit to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe an hour or two
Right.
to not do shit. I need to get caught up on all of them.
Yeah.
You know, because I've only seen
I mean, there's
4 or 5 of them.
yeah,
Something like that. You know.
there's a couple episodes I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's the legends.
I was gonna say I like the legends, the guys that
Yes.
you know, especially that were still back in the territory days, and
Yeah.
you can have some stories of traveling 400 miles in between fucking dates and
the
you know.
Jeff Jarrett. Hey,
There you
it's
go.
Dwight. Hey, Dwight.
I don't know what happened there, man.
I mean, obviously we pissed you off or some shit because
No, I wasn't even on there, dude.
I think I heard a thank you, fuck you, goodbye,
yeah,
and then boop,
Yeah.
it went off.
yeah, I heard a go fuck yourself
Yeah.
and beep beep beep.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
No. The boy. The phone. I was holding the phone. He had the headphones on. I'm like, here's Kim, and I'm like, just say hi, Kim. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, she's there, dude. And he's like, no, she's not. I'm like, yeah, just say hi to her. And I said hi to her, and then you were like, hey, and then he hands me the thing, and he goes, there's nothing there, and he hands me the phone, and everybody's gone, dude.
He hit the hang up button on your headphones.
Yeah, must have been because
Well, I know that, but you tried to tell him that shit.
I was starting to talk sweet nothings to your beautiful bride.
Mm-hmm. Well, she should just say hello.
Yeah. So, yeah, you never answered what your guilty pleasure TV
If I
show
get her
is.
back on for a minute.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, my wife's shit.
Oh yeah, I just said mine too. Fuck, man. Let's see here. We've talked music, television shows, generalized.
I'm
Okay.
gonna call quick, dude, and say hi, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
But she's under a lot of fucking pressure here lately, so
I thought she changed.
not enjoying. Well, she went back to the hospital. She's on overnights, dude. But it fucks me up because I take more naps, dude. Like I slept till 9, dude. I took a shit. I went back to bed. She started rubbing my head. I fell back to sleep till 11, dude. Took another shit, dude, and then we went out to fucking lunch at like fucking 12:30. It was like, fuck, man. But it's cool. I'm not upset, dude.
That's
Because
called that's called brunch at that point.
12:30. No, that's lunch.
It depends.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of how many times you fucking wise off. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, here she is. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, huh?
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Just extremely busy today.
Oh my God.
So, what's going on?
Oh well, you know, your husband says that he likes to watch your closed circuit television as his guilty pleasure. You know,
What?
Dude, English, please. Real fucking simple, plain shit, motherfucker.
he said he likes to watch your closed circuit television when you're at work.
Okay.
He likes to watch you
God,
sleeping.
dude.
He is such a creeper. Yes, he does. He takes pictures and he has a collage of me sleeping.
Nice.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Send a self-addressed stamp envelope with $5 included. To
J&M
Oh,
Salt
no,
World.
Florida. There you go. Well, you got all right. $12 because we need them to get a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, we're only going to charge 10% off the top, so.
We'll get cocktails
We
over there,
got to start.
right?
We got to start the website so we can have J&M Solve the World Shop.
Yes.
.com.
Let's remember who's got the vowel at the end of their name. You know, not a double vowel, just one vowel.
What are you trying to say? You're better than I am?
I'm more Italian than you are. That's all I'm saying. I'm not better than you are by any means. I strive every day to be what you are.
I'm not
As a
Italian
man.
though. My name
Because
has
you're a man.
no. My name has nowhere fucking Italian heritage to it. It's English and fucking Irish.
The size of
and
your dong
French.
drives me.
What? I'm sorry. What?
The size of your dong drives me. Please send fucking $5.99 with a self-addressed stamp envelope for a 5x10 or an 8x10 of a signed picture of Matt Hembry.
Oh God.
So, I'm going to let you guys go because I got to go.
Okay. You
Nice
have a
talking to you,
great
Kim.
night, Kim.
All right. I'm going to talk to you guys soon.
Yes.
See
ya.
Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so next up on the list.
Were you done, hey, real quick, were you done with Dickhead over there?
Yeah.
'Cause I'll put him on just for the pain.
Yeah, we've already talked about his guilty pleasure. A 4'10" woman named.
Yeah, Asian chick. Yeah, I know.
No. She's not Asian.
Thing.
She's not Asian.
Well, she's on the fucking thing, right?
Big titty goth egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So
what's this big titty goth egg thing I'm hearing about now?
Now?
Yeah?
Bro, where you been?
Enjoy them hot wings, bro. Hey, man. I love you like a son.
Thanks,
he does not even give a fuck. No, he didn't even look at me, dude. He's just stomping on his face. He's like, go fuck yourself, dude. He's, unfortunately, he's become accustomed to the humor.
Yeah.
That we bring here, so. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Guilty pleasure number 17.
What is a guilty pleasure movie?
I don't know that it's anything I'm.
Not that you're embarrassed about, but I mean,
No.
just a movie that people would be like, huh?
Yeah, shit. I don't know. Because there's several movies that I would, that if I'm just flipping through or looking at it, it's like, oh, yep, that's on.
Right.
You know, for all the Patrick Swayze fans who loved fucking Dirty Dancing and shit, mine's Roadhouse.
Okay, but I mean, that's not a
That's not a
guilty
that's
pleasure.
Not, no,
because I could see that Roadhouse.
something that you might go, trying to think of something my wife watches all the time that you might go, that I enjoy. Like I watched Legally Blonde with her, you know.
Okay. I mean, I get it. Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I mean, Dwight. What is a guilty pleasure?
Again, I really don't have one, man. I mean, you know, I'm very selective in my movies, but in the spirit of what you're saying, I think that my wife is a huge fan of the fuck is it, man?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
Explain the movie.
It's the vampires and the werewolves, and there's 7 of them.
Oh,
Twilight.
Some shit.
Twilight.
There you go. Yeah. Where the chick dies. She's like Kenny. She dies on every episode.
Oh, True Blood.
No, that's a series.
Underworld?
Patterson. It's no Patterson. This Robert Patterson guy.
Oh yeah, the Twilight.
Twilight. Yeah.
Twilight,
Yeah.
Twilight, yeah, man. Because it's funny because my mom used to watch Something's Got to Give with Jack Nicholson like all the time.
Yeah.
And the opening scene in that movie is the church that she actually got married in.
Oh wow.
So that was that was her heart on for the movie. God bless her. Right? And then so we had a running joke, Something's got to give, you know. Well, Buttercup and I, and that's her little bear. Yeah, I'll elaborate on that later. If you want me to?
You wish.
Yeah. It's like that's our guilty pleasure. Because I catch bits. I think I've seen the entire fucking series, just not in chronological order, but in bits and pieces, like several fucking times probably. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the part where this happens, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to go with that.
Okay. Mine may not be a big shocker. Guilty pleasure movie? The Pitch Perfect movies.
Okay. Yeah, that's another one that I've watched with the wife. And
I mean,
That's a shocker to me.
I walk through the room and go, yeah, and I sit down and start watching. Why am I still here?
yeah. Well, for me,
That's kind of good.
yeah. For me, it's all about Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick.
What was it? 1 or 2 where they're rehearsing and they get in a big fight and the one girl just starts puking all over the place.
1.
And then the other little girl, she's down there doing snow angels. And
Yeah,
puke.
yeah. That little Asian girl. That's, Yeah. She's doing snow angels and all the vomit.
All the vomit, yeah.
That's Pitch Perfect one.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
it's
that's
sad that I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Okay. Guilty pleasure reading.
I read a book recently.
Yes.
Let
Please.
me go get it, man. That my wife and my son bought me, and it was actually it was a very good book, man. I enjoyed it. It really gave me fucking
Goosebumps.
I think no, man. It was really inspiring. It was really fucking. I love the book, dude. I think anybody should read it, dude. It's by this
By this author who writes books.
Go fuck yourself. There. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
By
A
Dwight
counterintuitive approach to living a good life. Mark Manson. I'm gonna write the sequel.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna.
You know,
I'm gonna.
staying on that line, I listen to a lot of audiobooks.
Right.
But one of the ones I last read was the Tony Horton's book.
Okay.
You know, the fitness guy, P90X and everything.
Yeah.
And it was, really good, inspirational. It was his story.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a workout guide book or nothing like that, but it was his story, how he got started and everything. And it was pretty cool.
Okay. I like to go a little bit further on the
Romance
edge.
novel?
No.
Oh.
Erotica.
Hey, we said no porn.
But see, that's the thing is,
The Man from Planet X. I read that back in like junior high school.
no, some of the erotica, if you will, they're short stories, but for me, I get invested in the stories. And it's like, you can tell, okay, sex is coming up, and you skip over it to stay in the story because it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, she's got big boobs.
He penetrated her love tunnel and da-da-da.
Yeah,
right,
whatever.
Right.
But it's the story itself. And it's, I've talked to you and your wife about it, about the intertwining between like the sex vampire witch and the descendant of the pharaohs and the kid whose grandmother is actually Lucifer, and the angels are actually all women, and it's not the Archangel Michael, it's the Archangel Michelle and Rachel and not Raphael, and and it's just like, I mean, but it's books like that for me. And again, sometimes it is about the sex, but most of the time it's the storytelling. It's being able to use the imagination to picture how this person looks. Like, here's this demon-looking person with a brilliant halo that's brighter than the sun, and it's just like, huh? What? I mean, it's like, how is that supposed to look?
That's kind of like we got into the Jack Carr book series, the Terminal List, and then the following books. There's like 7 of them now, and they've made that into a Amazon series called The Terminal List, and they've had 1 season of it and everything. And the girl that helps him a lot and everything, they describe her in the book as being blonde-headed, and he talks about how she looks and everything. So I've got this person in my head, right? And then when I watch the series, this girl got brown hair. She doesn't look nothing like what I've had envisioned in my head after reading the book or listening to the book or whatever you want to call it. But like I say, the books give you, you got to use your own imagination. Where when they turn it into a movie, you're like going, well, that really wasn't what I had. Now, don't get me wrong, the series is really good on Amazon Prime.
Right.
If it's pretty cool, but some things lose, like the movie Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
The book was so much darker.
Oh yeah.
If you were rooting for the shark
Right.
when you read the book, because everybody else was fucking assholes, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hooper was fucking the Chief Brody's wife, and yeah, it was
Right.
totally different storyline.
Right.
In the movie, there's a little flirtation between them where he goes over and the Chief's all drunk, and and he's wanting to go cut the shark open, the one that they caught.
Yeah.
But nothing like the book was like,
Right.
it was way darker.
Well, I mean, that's like the movie Shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on the Stephen Hunter novel, Point of Impact, which, of course, I'm a Stephen Hunter nerd. I love all of his books because they kind of intertwine either the Bob Lee Swagger or the Earl Lee Swagger series. They all kind of go together. Now, in the book, it's post-Vietnam, and the widow of the guy, she went on to become a nurse, whereas in the movie she didn't, and she was getting grossed out by all that. And in the book, he did it himself, like stitched up all those bullet holes and everything. He did that himself.
Right.
And it takes place in New Orleans, not in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, it again, it's more graphic.
Right.
But generally the books usually are.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, when you're totally changing a main character.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I gotta say about the Terminalist. The main character, he's basically the same guy. There were just some facts that was a little different in the series than what they were in the book, but it all went along the same storyline.
Right.
They didn't really change the storyline. It was just, I guess they thought it would be better for television if he made it back home and seen his family before they got killed.
Right.
I don't know.
You ever seen Last Resort?
Who's in it? I can't.
Oh, fuck, man. The guy, the black guy from, shit.
I never heard of that
He's
movie.
in a bunch of shit.
Cuba Gooding
Don't
Jr.?
fuck with me here, dude. Look up Last Resort, dude. I'm telling you, man. It ran one season. They canceled it. Like 3/4 of the way through the season. The guy from Terminator 2 was in it. It was a really good show. And they said, listen, let us fucking, like, bring this to a close. And ABC was like, I think it was ABC.
Mm-hmm.
But the whatever network it was, they were like, okay, we'll let you fucking close it out, but we're done here.
Huh.
So, and they brought it to a close, and it was a really good one season
I tell you,
show,
I'll tell you what. Did you ever see the series? It was on Fox. It was the Lethal Weapon series.
Yeah.
I love that show. And then
that
of
was
course,
good, man.
Then of course Riggs got killed off in the first season.
Well,
You think, and then Scott, what's his name, played Stifler. He came in and done Sean William Scott came in and done a really good part in season 2, and then before season 3, Damon Wayans is like, basically said, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And
they wrecked it, dude. It was
what
good.
the fuck?
It was good.
Yeah.
Well, they said the guy that played Riggs was a fucking asshole.
Well, that's what I heard, but.
But no, I mean, that aside, that was a really good fucking show.
Yeah.
I was really enjoying that, dude. And
I mean,
it prompted everybody to watch the fucking first movie.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, let's sit down and watch Lethal Weapon tonight.
I mean, that's one of my guilty pleasures of TV or movie series is the Lethal Weapon series. I love that series. And when
I'm with you.
And then when they were talking about doing a new one, but I don't know if they're, how they're going to get 75-year-old Riggs and 66-year-old or 75-year-old Murtaugh and 66-year-old Riggs.
Well, they're not, and that's the problem with Hollywood, man. They want to remake shit. It's like,
well,
I mean, like when they rebooted RoboCop, It was like I sat down with Roman and I said, let's watch the original one and watch the new one.
Mm-hmm.
And then a buddy of mine was like, that I know from middle school. He's like, what did you think? And I said, I think that they did it in a way that is generational. Like they did, we had ours and they have theirs, and it's comparable.
I don't.
And it was good, but it wasn't the same. But it was still, quality. If you can redo something and make the quality,
I don't
bring the quality to it.
I don't mind a reboot, not so much a remake.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like when they done the reboot of Star Trek with Chris Pine,
Yeah.
and Zachary Quinto and everything.
I thought that was excellent.
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, that was like, oh fuck. I'm hoping they're going to do a new series because that's a different timeline.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like they could do a whole new series,
Right.
based off of that movie, But then he got put in charge of the Star Wars for the
Oh, J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams,
Yeah.
everything, and it kind of like went. And of course, the next
Yeah.
movie done okay, and the last movie, which I thought
Sucked.
was
Because they all fucked us.
Right.
They fucked us on Game of Thrones, dude.
Well, okay.
Those two cocksuckers, dude, they should be fucking dragged in the street and shot in the fucking head twice, dude. We watched for years, dude, and you fucking rushed it and ruined it.
Well, I mean, okay, Michael Bay with the Transformer movies.
yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen the
The-
brand new one that's out?
Yeah, I have.
I have not.
Rise of the Beast.
Good.
It's
It's on Paramount now, isn't it?
yeah.
Or Paramount or Peacock, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm not going to give any spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it.
Thank you.
But it's like a totally different timeline altogether than what the first ones were.
Right.
The first three, Transformers, Rise of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon, were all Michael Bay movies. And I mean, the action sequence and everything was just fucking over the top. The Last Night.
If you were stoned, you might have been able to keep up with it.
The last
They were
night
so fast.
there was too much human stuff, dude. There was no Transformers in it.
Right,
Dude.
right. And Rise of the Beast, I mean, if you understood the Beast Wars, the Transformers when they became animals and everything, sure.
That to me should be that should be a different timeline though.
Right, and it is. But then they
You're supposed to
introduced.
be in disguise. In
Right.
disguise, dude. You're not in disguise. Dinobots are not
Yeah.
in disguise, dude.
I mean,
Beasts are not in disguise.
They introduced Unicron from the original Transformers, the movie, which of course was voiced by Orson Welles. For
Yes.
those that didn't know, and he was a planet eater. I mean, I thought they did a good job with that. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of CGI.
Well, like there wasn't in all the rest of the movies. I mean, it's
Oh,
all
I
CGI,
know. Well, but the first three, it was like believable that.
The first two, you had
Oh, yeah.
Megan Fox. Somebody criticized her for having small thumbs. I'm like, I didn't even know she had thumbs.
Yeah.
When she's raising, when she's raising the hood on Bumblebee to see
Yeah.
what's wrong with it, it's like,
Yeah.
who the fuck's looking at her thumbs?
I know, right? That's like the scene in Grown Ups when Rob Schneider's character's daughters raise the hood of their cars when they fucking overheat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not looking at what kind of car that is.
Yeah. Was that a Camaro or a Mustang or a Gremlin or I don't know.
Who cares?
A Pacer?
A Pacer? Yeah.
Pinto? Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Totally off of our subject, but we were talking about reboots. The first Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
Did you ever seen that?
Yes.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Well, because yes, and then
You know, because it wasn't a remake,
no,
but you know, and it told a little bit different story. And the
Right.
the chimps were the rulers, not the gorillas.
right.
You know, and I thought it was pretty good.
There-
It got
Like you're saying, reboot versus remake.
right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't try to remake the movie. You know,
Yeah.
scene
Get
for
your
scene.
get your paws off me, you damn dirty apes.
Right. Yeah, this was get your paws off me, you damn dirty human.
Yeah.
There was that scene.
Yeah. Okay. So we have reached a point in our video.
My guilty pleasure that some people probably don't know. Alcohol. Oh wait, no,
No.
everybody knows that one. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the scars to prove it too.
Yeah.
So you know, we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna leave it open. And I want everybody watching, listening, down in the comments below, put in a guilty pleasure that is yours, and let us know. Let us read them, and let us talk to you, our
There you go.
tens of listeners. But until next time, you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents.
J&M, solve the world. I have been James.
And I've been Matt. And on behalf of our greatest and favorite resident Floridian, Dwight, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we will be seeing you.
Peace.
If you like what you hear during the J&M Solve the World podcast, that's a band called Blindside out of Southwest Missouri. Their music is used exclusively by the J&M Solve the World podcast because, well, James and I were part of the band. If you would like your own copy of Blindside's Want You Some, Get You Some with their hit songs 12, Engine, and FU, send a self-addressed stamped CD mailer to J&M Solve the World, 2120 East 342 Road, Halfway, Missouri, 65663. And if you would like it signed by the 3 surviving members of Blindside, just include $5. But until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we'll be seeing you. Thank you.